Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friends, how are you today? Hopefully you will always be healthy, happy, and of course under the protection of Allah SWT. Today we will discuss an interesting and perhaps often curious topic. Who are the four prophets who are still alive today? What keeps them alive and what lessons can we learn from their stories? This topic is often mentioned in the Al-Quran, Hadith, and the history of the ulama. But of course, there are many secrets that only Allah SWT knows. So, let's take a look together. Don't skip it because the discussion is very full of wisdom. Prophet Khidr alayhi salam. We start from Prophet Khidr alayhi salam, a prophet who is often referred to as the teacher of Prophet Musa alayhi salam. Their story is told in Surah Al-Kahf. What makes Prophet Khidr so special? He is known to have laduni knowledge, namely, knowledge directly from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One of the famous stories is when the Prophet Musa wanted to learn from him. However, during the journey, Prophet Musa had difficulty understanding Prophet Khidr's actions. For example, when Prophet Khidr made a hole in a boat, killed a child, and repaired a wall in an inhospitable village. Later, it all turned out to be full of wisdom. According to several traditions, Prophet Khidr is still alive today and continues to carry out his duties, namely, providing guidance to the people chosen by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. However, his whereabouts are very mysterious. We may have heard stories of people who supposedly met him, but only Allah knows the truth. Just imagine, if we suddenly met Prophet Khidr, what would we ask? Prophet Elias alayhi salam. Continue to Prophet Elias alayhi salam. This prophet was known for his persistent preaching to his people who worshipped idols. Prophet Elias never tired of inviting them to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even though most of them refused. Well, one of the interesting things about Prophet Elias is that he is often associated with Prophet Khidr. There is a history which states that they met every year in a certain place to worship together. It is believed that Prophet Elias is still alive today and continues to worship Allah in places unknown to humans. What do you think we can imitate from Prophet Elias? One of them, perhaps patience in facing life's challenges. Prophet Idris alayhi salam. Next we discuss Prophet Idris alayhi salam. This figure is mentioned in the Quran as a prophet who was raised to a high place, as in Surah Maryam verse 57, and we raised him to a high place. Prophet Idris is known as a prophet who was very diligent in worship and had many special qualities. He was the first person who was good at writing, sewing clothes, and even calculating time using astronomy. The scholars interpret that Prophet Idris was raised to the sky and still lives there today. His life is one of the signs of the greatness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you think about it, can you imagine what his life was like in the sky? Certainly full of blessings. Prophet Isa alayhi salam. Finally, Prophet Isa alayhi salam. This is probably the story we hear most often. In Surah An-Nisa, verses 157 to 158, Allah explains that Prophet Isa was not crucified but was raised to the sky. Prophet Isa will return to earth before the Day of Judgment to continue his mission, namely to straighten out teachings that have been distorted, destroy injustice, and bring humanity back to truth. If Prophet Isa returned to earth, what would be the first message he would convey to us? It must be something very meaningful. So, friends, that is the story of 4 prophets who are believed to still be alive today. These 4 prophets are not only full of mystery, but also teach us many lessons, starting from the patience of Prophet Elias, the knowledge of Prophet Khidr, the specialty of Prophet Idris, to the struggle of Prophet Isa. All of them remind us that this life is a test and a journey towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Thank you for listening until the end. Don't forget to share this story with your friends so that more people can benefit from it. See you again in the next content. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before I conclude, please allow me to sincerely apologize if in this presentation there were any words that were inappropriate or unintentional mistakes. As a human, I am certainly not free from errors. May Allah forgive all my shortcomings and mistakes, and I hope that you all can forgive me as well. My hope is that what has been conveyed today can become beneficial knowledge and bring us closer to His pleasure. Thank you for your attention and patience.